My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. We're going to be playing with the Paradox. 1042 in terms of our hegemony credit score at this point. Well, that's just not good enough. We're going to have to raise that a little bit. Oh. 1 second. There is some stuff going on with the cables below my PC in a funky kind of way. There we go. Just tuck that cable away. Beautiful. Alright, so we've started with the robot's left hand, the bow, and zombie bullets. I'll try and use the bow as much as possible. Especially here on the first floor, it should be totally viable. That said, because of how long it takes to charge up and strike an enemy, it's not more viable than the right hand. Which is what you're comparing it against, right? My only other weapon. Ooh, chain gunner drops 10. That's promising. Looks like we could have a good casing run. Trying to make sure that I line these shots up so that I get as many targets at the same time as possible with them. Because it looks like it does enough damage to take out pretty healthy targets, even if... One sec. Even if the bullet has already penetrated someone else and lost a significant amount of its damage having done so. Gotta remember to stop trying to roll into those gaps because I keep getting punked by him. I also don't know how many bows... How many arrows this bow would have to fire at a wall in order to reveal it as a secret room. Hopefully no more than one charged up, because that's what I'm using at the moment. Now in the boss fight, do I use this or do I use a different weapon? I could use my base pretty handily. I don't know, maybe I do use the bow. It'd be really nice if we got the synergy with the bow that turns it into a ridiculous bow. I think it's with the bow and the sling, and it just gives the sling's shot to the bow if you charge the bow enough. Almost ashamed to pick up ammo at that point. Alright. Good penetrative shots, and then if I do it from the bottom up, this should be fine, right? Damn it, if that had penetrated both of you, it would have gotten the kill. I don't know if we would be able to penetrate 3 targets and kill each. But we'll only really get the opportunity to figure that out if we manage to line that up ever. Which is looking unlikely at the moment. Alright, just line them up and roll them down. Loot bag, okay. 1 away from being able to get it, and we've had a loot bag run recently, and I was very impressed by it. That said, I did also get every other Payday item, but it was based on me buying the loot bag on the first floor, is how I got every other Payday item, because the Payday items appear more commonly if you already have one. I'm more than happy to go for it. Especially considering both of our first floor chests are brown tier. That's rough. I've also chipped away at each of them, showing that neither of them is a secret... One sec while I take this loot bag. Neither of them is secretly a rainbow chest disguised as a brown chest. Alright. I mean... In this fight, having a shot that's penetrative can matter, but... Having a shot with a... shot with a faster fire rate is probably just safer. Okay. Ideally, I kill Smiley first here. That's why I had to totally reposition. Well, Smiley first after... any summoned chumps. Damn, had to use extra blank over what I really wanted to there. Really? You're still alive, Smiley? Oh, man. You got severely outranged there. No! Bad roll. I was obviously trying to roll down and across. Damn it. An awful time to get hit. This is supposed to be the easy part of the fight, the victory lap of the fight. The roll I just did there at the end is what I was supposed to be doing previously. Oh well. Completely bungled that one up. Got a bunch of money at the very least, as well as the Gungeon ant. Interesting. I probably want to go to the extra floor literally just to get the extra money, so I'll go do that. Gonna be another oubliette run. Do I want to open one of these brown chests? That's always the question with which I have to contend. I don't think so. I think I'm probably better off without each of these. Yes, I know the unfinished gun can appear in them, but we've also had that a lot recently. Unfinished, finished. It's all the same to me. Zombie bullets is just a chance to refund ammo of shots that we miss, if I recall correctly. I don't know how it functions with shots that penetrate. Because those, surely those technically always miss. Not certain how that one's going to go down. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for making that an easy target. I love that all of these enemies are just poisoning themselves, so I can just focus on the most annoying ones. Ooh, extra key and the ammo. Flipped a table instead, though. Showed that table who's the boss. Right, Shroomer at the very bottom is probably the least of my concerns, so I was going to kill it last, but when it looked like I could line it up with a lead shot, went for that instead and immediately failed it. Goodbye, King Gat. Finally. Whew. Alright, trying to kill those enemies manually is much more important because they drop twice the amount of money they otherwise would, courtesy of the loot bag. Perfect. And also, not taking red heart damage to enemies is also incredibly important. Because that's what prevents them from dropping money, and they're dropping twice as much money as they usually do. Okay, so a shot that has penetrated a first-tier bulletkin and tries to go into another first-tier bulletkin now no longer works. Enough, at least. Brick of cash is really important to me. I do just want to be able to spot the secret rooms so that I don't have to fuss around. Having already picked it up, it's time to just quickly move around each map that I've completed to make sure that I'm not accidentally leaving a secret room behind. Yep. So that I don't have to come and scout this all later. And we're done. So we know that if there's ever going to be a secret room, it's attached to a room that I have not yet completed. Really? Alright. That bounce off the wall was actually really, really harsh. Extremely saddened by a game. I think I do need to just go back to the robot's right hand. Probably going to, on aggregate, be much more effective for us. Great. I mean, getting the key shop this floor is amazing. It's just, unfortunately, it's only selling kind of utility items rather than key generating items. I can afford to buy keys, that's no problem. It's just I want to save a ridiculous amount of money and get something like gilded bullets. God, I hate those veterans. It's the veterans are the bandana-kin, aren't they? Because someone said the veterans are the faded ones. I don't think that's the case. Yeah, that's the bandana. These are the veteran. Okay, never mind. So I call these veterans and these lead. Oh, well. All works out in the end. As long as I am consistent in the way I refer to them. Should still be the same. I'm afraid I am too stuck in my ways on those ones. Also, I do like the idea that you call them lead because they lead your shots. They lead their shots. Which is what they do. They are predictive aiming. No, 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 no. Y'all stay the hell away from me. It's really important I don't get hit at this point. That said, if you're all going to line up, I will start using the penetrative weapon. On your own heads be it. Now, where is this Poopulon? Got him. A huge, huge annoyance of mine is that the giant mushrooms aren't considered incredibly important enemies, so they don't drop extra money. It really seems like those and the spiders and the displacer beasts should be considered high tier enemies. Oh well. I'll only just complain about it once an episode. Limit myself to that. Okay, finally managed to shoot the veteran shotgun kin that I was trying to get the entire time. So now we're much safer. Okay. Just split, damn you! Thank you. Whew. 110. We have found our shop this floor, haven't we? And it was garbage. That actually still killed 2 targets. Weird. Maybe it's dealing more damage than I thought. More than happy to have a chest spawn, but only if there's enough keys to buy in the shop. Never mind, we did go to the shop, of course. It was just ages ago because this is a long-ass floor. Got 1 item room upcoming. I do still need to force weapons though, so I'm not going to be opening this yet. I'm literally going to stop forcing weapons as soon as I end up with 1 good weapon now. I think that's the limit I want to be at. Okay, well, there's our secret room, and this is pop pop, so we just want to get as much money as possible and then pop freaking pop. That's going to be this whole run. So Pop Pop is a shrine that costs 10 the first time you interact with it, 20 thereafter, 30 thereafter. Just increases by 10 per. And each time it gives you a 3.7, right? 3.7% chance to double, triple, or quadruple your shots. And those just stack linearly. How many times you use it doesn't affect whether you double, triple, or quadruple, just whether or not the duplication occurs. So 150 is enough to use it 5 times. So we'll probably aim for that. 5 times 83 is what? 1.5? Right? 1.5 short of 20. So 18.5, I think. 3 short, 5. Yeah, should be 18.5. That's not bad. Oh, if we can actually get enough money to get 1 more after that, things will just be incredibly spicy. I don't know what gun we would want to specifically use with a build like that. Do we want a gun that fires a ridiculous amount of bullets, so that there's a bunch of different chances to duplicate? Or a gun that just fires singular large bullets, so the duplication is much more impactful? Against bosses, those are kind of one and the same, because it goes over a long enough period of time that those would average out, I have to imagine. But against floor fights, surely it's just a rapid-fire weapon that benefits from it constantly. Otherwise, you risk overkilling the enemy a lot of the time. Okay. Let's go pick up our first 5 charges of this. A shrine to the gun gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could totally get another after the boss. It's not unreasonable to think so. I'll just be using my base weapon against this enemy, though. I probably shouldn't use the second blank here, even if I'm going to take damage. Yeah, even if I'm going to take damage, the second blank is probably better used in the opening of the secret room. And I don't get a master round from winning this fight anyway. I do like that the loot bag also doubles the amount of money you get from cell creeps. And because there's now a guaranteed cell creep on floor 4, it's a lot more valuable to me than it previously was. I used to be kind of on the edge about this item. A large amount of that is not really due to the expected value of the item, but it's kind of an emotional thing. Getting hit and losing a bunch of money just feels bad, even despite the fact that you wouldn't have had that much money without having the item in the first place. But I'm feeling... What? Really? That should not have hit me, in my opinion. I thought it had disappeared already. Oh, well. Yeah, we're not going to get enough money here. Okay. Whoa, Beehive already has a synergy with something? Inconsistent scale. Alright. Okay, so I can't immediately observe what that's actually doing. So we'll check Gungeon Ant. Thankfully, I don't have to type wiki after that one or Gungeon after that one because nothing else has a Gungeon Ant. If the player also has Beehive, while the Gungeon Ant is held, a Beehive orbits the player that sends bees out towards enemies. Okay. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's a thing. Alright. All the way up here, just immediately collect my blood back. Not that there was much to collect. Go check the secret room, hoping for probably keys at this point. You have a little bit of difficulty with those right now. Never mind. Another half art. Thank you very, very much for that. I wanted to take Baby Good Mimic. But I don't want to ignore the red chest. I'm taking Baby Good Mimic. Red chests are often kind of variable in quality. They can be bad, they can be good. I should have opened these before I took the Baby Good Mimic, definitely, so I'd have more junk. Yeah. But also, if I now get any other Payday item, sorry, the Payday mask, then I will have 3 Payday friends already out. And they straight up carried us last time we had 3 of them. Then we ended up with a 4th. Ooh, that was wild. What a good time we had. Gotta remember to take the old crest. Not too certain we'll do anything with it, but nice to have it at least. Dungeon proper, another chamber 2. Robot's right hand all the way to the boss, then use the Beehive from there. Thank you for the extra blank. Very generous of you. I should go back to that room and check it for secret room adjacency because I immediately forgot to do so. I should always have an eye to that. I like that this is kind of an automatic weapon-ish. Beautiful. Just due to how many shots it can put out in a ridiculously short period of time. Very, very, very handy. It's actually kind of knocking back enemies at a an increased rate as well. But I'm thinking if this had heavy bullets or anything like that, it would actually start to knock enemies back even further than they can advance. which for the earlier floors can just completely trivialize a room. In the later floors, usually there's enough enemies that it doesn't really change the entire run. And they're coming from so many different directions at that point as well. Alright. So we completed an entirely useless section of the map there. Go us. Whew. Good lord. What a rough room. Thankfully, we have an incredible base weapon. I really would like an accuracy up because I'm actually seeing this gun miss. It's a unique experience for me. Pulse cannon. It's okay. There's a sell creep here, so I can sell things for twice as much money. I'd be pretty interested in selling the Gungeon ant. Even despite the synergy it has, it's a synergy that's only active while I'm holding out the Gungeon ant, and unless I get Crown of Guns, Heck Blaster, Gilded Bullets, Coin Crown, or the Ring of Fire Resistance, the Gungeon ant is not a gun that I will be holding out. Those trigger the synergy that turn it into a rocket launcher. At which point, obviously, it's incredible. I'm doing a lot of investing in the later part of the run being good. And not a lot of investing in the moment. It's not like I have a bunch of keys with which to invest, but I should still be a little bit more concerned about that. Alright. Hey! Wild! This is probably the first time I've seen the altar not adjacent to a special room. Hell yeah. Well, we've actually managed to deliver that altar now. And final item rooms down in this direction. Still need to force weapons, but at the very least, second floor boss, Beehive, we should be fine. The only case that's going to be annoying for us is fighting probably the Beholster. That's going to be pretty painful. Just because of the summons. It's also worth noting that Pop Pop is also affecting my familiar. Getting the Payday mask would actually just be incredible. Payday mask, I'm pretty sure, is a green tier item in the game. There's our secret room. Okay. Sweet. Medusa should not be a problem even slightly. I don't want to stand directly south of her, though. Just because that's the worst position to be in for the double Uzi attack. This one. Standing a bit close for comfort at the moment, but now we've got it. Bye, Gorgon. Super quick kill there. Unfortunately, it's difficult to assess how well the... One sec. Aha, it's not, but it is the JK. Damn. Unfortunately, it's difficult to assess exactly how effective Pop Pop was with the Beehive. It's blank here. We get another chest that is actually pre-opened. Okay, good. And then I'll take the Monster Blood, get my extra HP up. Not super pleased with how much money we have. I'm going to take both of these keys, and then I think I just sell... What do I sell first? I'm going to sell zombie bullets first. Least impactful thing that we have, probably. Ooh, almost sold the loot bag. Okay. I do want the Nord key, I think, here. After I open each of these chests, I'll decide whether or not I sell something else. Wow, Proton Zombie is a synergy, I'm almost certain. That's fine, it's not a great synergy anyway. Shit, that definitely goes. Alright, well, Proton is still one of my best guns. I'm gonna sell the boat. I'll sell the JK. I'm also going to buy the pulse cannon just because I am terrified of the next floor. The next floor being the Abbey of the True Gun. I think this could easily kill the streak, the fact that I've decided to go here, but I really need the opportunity to pick up more items and go to another shop. Pulse Cannon's going to be really good in that it can knock enemies back for real far. And this is about the right time for Pulse Cannon. Like, this is about the time where Pulse Cannon is most powerful. That was awful. Good lord. Stop. Ah! Stop it! I hate this trap room so much. Just leaving. That was awful. I am extremely saddened to have had to go through that experience. Awfully poor practice to blank there. But I can't take another hit right now. I am too fragile. Pop is the only really powerful thing that we have about this run right now. I haven't got a gun that synergizes well with it. Shotguns are not that great. Just because it's not each of the shots that has a chance to trigger pop, it's each of the bullets. Stop. Stop damaging me, please. It's too much. Alright. We are straight up just running out of HP. We need a better weapon. We also probably need to just swap weapon so that you use a safer weapon. As soon as we find the secret rooms, we're going to have to go to them. If we find money in the shop, we're going to have to just pick that up. Can't afford to ignore it. Alright. You all down here just get easily handled. We do have an annoying room coming up, unfortunately. I will take that key, happily. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's not an annoying room. There's the secret room, and it's 2 hearts. Great. Absolutely incredible. I'll open this early. Charm Horn, the ability to steal. Also, if enemies get too close, we'll just use this as a defensive item, I think. Now, I've got a hard edge here, so that means it's really easy to dodge these enemies. I must take advantage of that. Great. Ammo back into this gun, I think, literally just because the room clear is still going on. There's the Payday mask. I knew it was gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. I want the Anvilin and I want the Clown Mask. I think I steal this floor. I think I buy the Anvilin. That's going to be incredible with the mix that we have. Then I will buy the key. Then I'll charm you and steal the Clown Mask. Clown Mask gives me a friend. And then the Baby Good Mimic becomes the friend. And then I also have another friend from the loot bag. Great. Anvilin is going to be our boss weapon, and everything's fine now. Everything was really tense, then we got to that shop, and now life's good again. These friends deal a lot of damage. Like, kind of an absurd amount. Mm-hmm. I think they're more damaging than me now, which I'm happy about. Someone has to be dealing the damage, and I'm not doing it well. I would have liked if the Baby Good Mimic copied the friend that's blanking the rooms instead, but yeah, this is fine. This'll do. That enemy murdered itself. Damn it. I don't even get any credit. Just gonna make those fight each other. I mean, look, I'm not gonna be stealing anything else this floor unless there's a special shop, and I haven't seen one yet. So I'm more than happy to take that opportunity. There's Brother Albin. What's in this chest? Damn. Okay, we could have gotten the Betrayer's Shield, which would synergize with destroying this chest. But since we didn't, we'll just answer your question truthfully, open the chest, and get 5 casings. I got punked. Damn it. That's one of the big reasons I come down to this floor. The free Brother Albin chest. It can have 2 items in it. Or it can have 5 casings. Unfortunately, today was one of those latter days. Alright. We have done enough damage to make you transform. Beautiful. Oh, and another full heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. I kind of do want to actually go back and buy some more health. Yeah, I'm doing it. I am absolutely terrified of this fight. This has got to be Anvilin and Beehive. Let's start with Beehive, though. Just because the Beehive, I don't have to aim. Oh, damn it! I was trying to stick close to the wall so that the enemy's bullets would destroy themselves against it. My summons are doing so much work. Thank you. Anvilin, no! Damn it. These annoying hits. Thank you, Anvilin, for having duplicated a couple times there. And again, thank you very much. I like this strat of rolling against the bottom wall. Or rather, hugging the bottom wall just to destroy these red circular bullets. It's working out pretty well for us. Unfortunately, the Synergies chest that spawns after this is locked, so unless I get a key, which I didn't, I'm not going to be able to open that. There's no other source of a key on the map. Alright, so I just get to destroy a Synergies chest. Hey! Alien sidearm! It's theoretically possible I could have had a synergy for that by this point in time. Wild. I think I do want to throw 2 guns into the gun muncher right now, just because Beehive and Proton Backpack are really ammo inefficient. And they're both green tier weapons, so we could get something really good here. Either boss killing or room clearing. Room clearing and boss clearing. Thank you very much. I'll take the judge with me. So we have the Nord key. We can do like a 5,000% completion. A whole ass run. Not so certain about that yet. Because while we're getting a lot of money, we don't have anything to do with the money right now. Something like Gilded Bullets would easily change my mind, though. Hell yeah. Good room completion right there. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I wasn't actually even thinking about the bullets of the Cubulon there. Obviously should have been. Thankfully, my friends saved me. As I rolled, they went and killed the perpetrator. Bundle of Wands, Key, and Barrel. Not bad. Elder Blank, Chaos Amulet. Incredible. I definitely want the Chaos Amulet, and I'm definitely stealing that, right? So, let's just do that now. And I definitely want the key as well, so I'll buy that. I'm probably going to come back and buy the Elder Blank at the end of the entire floor. So Chaos Amulet, random effects trigger when you blank. Wow, I didn't know this could be the rat room. It's That's interesting. Hopefully the entrance isn't... Yeah, I was about to say. Hopefully the entrance is not directly under the rolling pin. Now, since at the end of the floor is when I'm going to get the Elder Blank, I know... Damn it. I was actually just going to walk off there and use my armor to blow that up. Oh well. I know that I will have another blank later on to use, because I will have literally just purchased it. Do want to allocate my key to it as early as possible, though. Since I know that I have Old Red, the blank shop on this floor, I know that I probably don't have a key shop on this floor. So it makes it less of an ordering consideration to try and avoid using the keys early. It does look like the blanks from my familiar here are actually really contributing well for us. Yep. Stunning every enemy in the room as well as lighting one of them on fire. Perfect. I wonder what happens if I drop the Baby Good Mimic and then pick it back up. No, it's the same one? Okay, so the Baby Good Mimic only transforms once. Damn. I haven't been keeping an eye on these walls, so a secret room could have easily gotten away from me so far. I'll try and keep an eye on them following now, though. Oh my god. Yeah, having Chaos Amulets is incredibly correct for this run. It's like we have the Owl. Why am I checking for secret rooms? I have Brick of Cash. I very specifically did that. Oh, speaking of Brick of Cash and secret rooms, there's ours. Use an armor to check for it. There we go. Get my money back as well. 5 casings. 5 casings. It's always goddamn 5 casings. One of these days, we'll get something worthwhile. It is slightly annoying that all of these enemies start so far away from the environmental trap on that floor. I have already opened a chest. I want to force more guns. I still kind of want to force more guns, but I've already opened a chest, so I'm not doing it anyway. So I might as well figure out what all of my item usage this floor should be. Because then I'll be as strong as possible going into the boss fight and try and get that master round for myself. I mean, alien sidearm should be just like a functional weapon for us. So we know that the green is the highest quality chest that's not opened yet. Magic bullets. Yeah. Magic bullets does have the synergy with Bundle of Wands. It's not a bad synergy. I'll take it. Now if we can get Owl as well, this would be incredible. Chicken Arise? What? It is the Magic Bullet synergy. That Magic Bullet synergy with any weapon that already transmog enemies just increases their chance to transmog? Yeah. It's exactly that. That was a bad idea. Now I've left myself with the possible inability to get the Elder Blank. I should fight the boss first. Oh god, that's a bad idea. Yep, I might not be able to get the Elder Blank now. That was dumb. So yes, I can try and steal the Elder Blank at this point, but the problem with doing that is that I've already stolen an item from that shopkeeper, so it's possible that shopkeeper catches me stealing. Apparently, the first time you steal is a 100% chance to succeed, and then a 50. I think it's just 50 after that as well. But if I get caught, the shopkeeper will just pack up shop and disappear. So I'll miss out on that blank. I'm still getting a lot of value out of the Chaos Amulet, so I'm not going to be so sad if that's the case, but I will be a little bit saddened. Got our Master round at the very least. Reasonable amount of money, as well as the crown of guns. Do I still have the Gungeon Ant? I still have the Gungeon Ant. Hell yes. So we get Chief Master and Crown of Guns has the synergy with Great Queen Ant. Although I no longer have the... Hang on, what was it called? I no longer have the Beehive. Yeah, I got called out. Damn it. I can take the barrel if I'd like. Yeah, alright. We might find something that synergizes with it later. Who's to know? Even if we don't, it's a fine room clear weapon. Thankfully, I do have blanks left over at the very end, despite the fact that I don't have the Elder Blank. I love these enemies constantly just falling in, spawning directly back on top of me. Let's go. Specifically because we have the Gungeon Ant synergy with the Queen Gungeon Ant at this point, yeah, we will be fine this upcoming floor. In fact, I'm probably just going to use this as my weapon for the rest of the combats. Although I should have a faster firing inaccurate weapon in the offhand for certain rooms that might spawn. Really? Right down. So many bullets hit the target at the same time that my summons are transmogging enemies. That's ridiculous. Right down, down. This is exactly what I need the crown of bullets for, by the way. Right, down, down, down. And left, left. My God, this is going to be an easy road to the resourceful rat. I believe we got hit there. Alright then, what other gun needs half... Oh. Perfectly fits into the right gun there. And nothing else literally needs any ammunition. Just Gungeon Ant time, I guess. I mean, I can't transmog the bosses, so... These aren't going to be as trivial as floor fights have turned out to be. Very carefully trying to position myself here. It's working out somewhat right now. Hell yeah! First phase down perfectly. These Payday friends are way, way stronger than they have any right to be. Stand here instead of anywhere else. And that's a pretty good phase, like a third of the HP of the boss down. If this ends up working out well enough, I might be able to just straight up leave all of my summons to kill the entire Lich. Hang on. Wrong weapon on the offhand. I always have to make sure I look to see whether the mouth is about to open, because if the mouth is opening, that means that this attack phase is starting. And if that means this attack phase is starting, I need to get the hell away from the bottom of the screen. That's the danger zone. That's a flawless, resourceful rat right there. I don't do that often. Press faller out. Neat. Damn it. Ah, too early. Come on. Damn it. Really? Stop. Stop. Boom. Okay, it's important that you use the special to end each section so you get extra keys. Special down for section 2 as well. Not even remarking upon the items that I get at this point. Knock that back. And just give me a special opportunity, please. I'll dodge out of the way of that. Special opportunity. Damn it. Hell yeah! We actually intercepted that one. Finally! Starting to get a feel for this. So we have gotten way too many items at this point. Let's see how many of them synergize. Ooh, okay, so we've got the cannon synergy for you. Mermaid? What? What's the siren synergy that we have? We don't have trident. Siren's sidearm? Because the barrel. Oh, okay, so it's shooting the barrel shots and the siren shots. Each of them is shooting the shots of the other gun as well. That's neat. Frost Giant also has... Are we just getting things that have synergies here? Wait, actually, I haven't seen what Frost Giant has a synergy with because I was doing that. Damn it. Oh, right. Yeah, that's the Yeti synergy. Got it. And never mind, Crestfaller doesn't have a synergy. I thought there was one more item that spawned that I noticed spawn, and I was like, I don't recognize that item. It's kind of like small and brown. Is it something I already picked up? Maybe it was just the edge of the BSG. No, the BSG was one of our earliest drops. Whatever. Looks like that's done. Let's go down. I do have a bunch of junk, so I could go for the Advanced Dragon. This has also helped me pick up a bunch of keys. Alright. Let's just quickly check all of these for Betrayal. None betray. Thank you for getting the easiest one to order out first. I mean, I'll become the Resourceful Rat. I don't know what I'm going to do with this at all, though. Just trying to get as many synergies as possible, I think. And I'm also trying to get as many followers as possible, apparently. You can have that junk. You can have this junk. You can have this junk. You can have this Guanstone. And I get to have a new friend. Hell yeah. Finally. I think I do just want to use the Gungeon amp for the entire rest of the run. My summons will do the rest of the grunt work for me. Literally, it's just ankle biters I have to worry about outside of that, so Crown of Guns. I should also like to pick up more amulets, if at all possible. Help out my blanking friends. Everyone done? I also like that I can just wait and the map will inevitably eventually finish itself. Like, sure, there's a way I would like to get it done, but if I'm on the opposite side of the map and I don't know where the enemies are, I can just rely on my summons to deal with them for me. Okay, so the Thwomps still drop money if they die at the end of the room's completion. Good to know. It means I don't have to prioritize hitting them or anything like that. Thank you for the extra key. It's not like we're particularly key short at this point in time. Look, I've gone to every secret room so far. I think maybe I just go to the RNG department because I can at this point. This is my designated long run. That said, it also gives me a slight extra opportunity to pick up the final item for the Payday synergy and just have all of the friends. The synergy I would be more interested in picking up, though, is definitely getting Battle Banner. Just so that all of these friends are dealing extra damage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay away. Okay, Patches and Mendy are up. I really wish they gave us something. I know they give something to the robot now, at the very least, which is nice. Just not to us. Too much HP for them, apparently. They are useful, though, if you have something like cigarettes. That's basically it, though. Ooh, or a heart vendor on the same floor. That's also a really good usage for Patches and Mendy. A really overpowered usage, actually. I don't want any more weapons. I'm kind of comfy with weapons at this point. So I'll probably specifically wait. There we go. Oh my god, they're actually... Well, there's the drill as well. So there's our final part of the synergy. We've got all of the friends. And there is actually a blood bank here as well. Beautiful. We're going to have a ridiculous amount of money. Still do have to go and find an item room first, though. I also don't actually have any damage up or accuracy up in this run. It's just multiples of each shot that we shoot. So I'd like damage and accuracy up. I'd like some stats. Yeah, I should stop swapping away from my primary weapon. Rooms just take far too long to complete in that situation. Easy. Gotta remember, I don't need to check for secret rooms, but I do need to be very careful about how I check for mimicry. Helix bullets is a synergy with the barrel, I think. 1 fish, 2 fish. Alright. But it should be okay for the sake of the Gungeon ant. Yeah, unless it does exactly that and completely splits around the target we're trying to fight. Oh, it's affecting my summons as well. This could be amazing or it could be awful. I'm not certain which. Definitely one of the two, though. Do I start selling all my stuff first? Doesn't matter, right? Shouldn't matter, at least. My god, look at the damage that we've dealt. Well, that was a really good fight right there. My favorite part was when it started, because there wasn't much more of the fight after that point, really, to remark upon. What's happened here? Dueling Pistol has a synergy with... We don't have Ballot. We don't have any table attack. Dueling Pistol. Okay, maybe this is the boss synergy that makes this a really good weapon. I think maybe I've missed the secret room just by not looking at all of the walls. So let's quickly go and make sure that that either has or has not happened, and then rectify it if it has. Or gloat if it hasn't. Obviously, we have to gloat at that point. Are you kidding me?
Well, actually, I was just passively checking for secret rooms the entire time, and I didn't find any, so... Clearly, nothing's wrong.
Nothing found so far. I am checking mainly the far edges of the map at this point, because the internal edges, there aren't that many that would be capable of holding a secret room without us immediately having seen it. Here. This was going to be my best guess, that previous room. It's not going to be here. Can't be adjacent to this, I don't believe. We checked the exit. Final room is this one right here, off to the left, or the right. Hell yeah. Nothing doing. It couldn't appear to the south of this, I don't think. Yeah, beautiful. And we go to sell all of our blood at this point. So I just had to quickly clear my throat. I have gotten the flu yet again, which is really annoying because I have a lot of work to do over the last couple days, so I've done a lot of recording with just a ridiculous amount of pseudoephedrine going through my system mixed with coffee. It's a neat way to try and balance out the frequency. Give me all of the rest of the money that is available, please. I'm really sad still that I couldn't get the synergy chest on the Abby the True Gun, because that could have been damn good. What's probably the best synergy item we could pick up at this point? Well, probably Gilded Bullets. Gilded Bullets would be a synergy with, or rather would have, at that point, been a synergy with the Gungeon Ant, and obviously would be 100% damage up. Sweet. It's 45. And yeah, the half heart costs 30, which is the same amount that I sell it for. Sweet. Then finally go to Patches and Mendy, do it all again. Do I do it all again, or do I keep all of my HP at this point? I mean, we do have a lot of armor. That said, I don't think there's any way that I spend all of this money, so no, we don't do it again. Resourceful sack, partially eaten cheese. Oh, I do have the drill as well. I've got to remind myself of that. Got infinite eat. No! I was going to the secret. Ryan. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. There's only 2 items on that floor anyway. It's fine. Woo! Thank heck that bullet ran out of range. Otherwise, I was going to get hit by that. Well, maybe at this point what I'm supposed to do is just go fast. Finish the round. Maybe. Having the Helix bullets here is definitely causing some trials and a couple of tribulations, but... well... so more interesting. And it is going to get nutty if I find remote bullets. That's the only reason I wanted the invincibility on the offhand as well. So that Forge Hammer rooms can just eat it. Stone Dome's garbage, and I'll try and sell it as soon as I get the opportunity to. I have, what, 2 points of curse for having stolen 2 things, and then 1 point of curse for having the stone head. So 3 overall, that's not too much. But I'm also not benefiting from it at all. Past the 2 items I stole, mind. Alright. 643. Can I now get a black market? I am so prepared. It'd be nice if the game had a higher chance to spawn a black market if you had more money. But instead, it's just an entrance metric. Like, if the black market spawns, you can't enter unless you have a point of curse or 100 casings. You can have both. So, I didn't make that clear. You can have both. Found the secret room. I'll take the big iron. Oh, is it slug? No, it's not. Oh, it's cast iron synergy. Ah, right. So it does the magic shots. That's good. Okay. I guess I just put that in the Gungeon Ant. Take the Charms Bow as well. Just clear you out of items, basically. I'd take the Bullet and Gilded Pass if you would offer to me. Not that it would have any impact. Although, I think we can drop one of the items that are the Resourceful Rat. so that the Resourceful Rat is alive again, then have the Resourceful Rat steal something with the Ring of the Resourceful Rat to spawn a new item, and then just become the rat again immediately after. Pretty sure that's possible. Someone said it was at very least. I'll trust it until I try it. Okay, so there's a mini boss there at the very least. It will probably be the bomber. We're pretty well prepared for them at the very least. We do have the... we do have the advanced dragon at the end of this floor. I do have to keep an eye on that. That said, I do have a ridiculous amount of blanks as well, so we should be pretty well prepared. All right, shot cannon, sure. Sorry, t-shirt cannon. Really? I cannot believe it. That red coat, despite the fact that it was cursed, I understand that, but I still didn't think it was gonna manage to completely avoid damage, or completely avoid dying. Eventually one of these will get through on the right angle, and then it will kill the enemy, and I will save myself so much time. Did that work? No. Nothing? Alright, fine, I'll go down there myself. And just make sure I have immunity while I do it. Oh wait, you have flight while you have this. Alright. Forgot that you have flight while you have that active. Save this money for the rest of the floor. Probably not going to be relevant, but still. Could be. Would I use cigarettes a bunch at this point? Because the problem with cigarettes is always you have to give up all of your armor before you use it. Or rather, before you can use it on all of the spare red health that you have on the floor. Would I sacrifice all of this armor for extra coolness? I think I would at this point, actually. I think that'd be totally fine to do. Alright, there's a summoner. Damn it! Summoner got the summon off. Now I just have to find... No, the summoner didn't get the summon off. Beautiful. Full Metal Jacket. If only I had the Elder Blank. The Full Metal Jacket Elder Blank synergy is the Elder Blank is used instead of one of your normal blanks if the Elder Blank is off cooldown. It's so good. Krillglaive. Krillglaive with Helix just... yeah, doesn't even follow the player. It's real good. Did I not find the secret room already? Oh, I did. Yeah, it was adjacent to the shop. Alright, we're done here then. Time to just Gungeon Ant and then probably Anvilin, but... wait, do I have any beam-based weapon? I do. Good. I just need that for destroying the occasional shot. So unfortunately, the serpent has decided to betray me and is fighting on the side of the dragon. Rude, but to be expected. So I can probably... oh, neat. That just completely got blocked there. I can probably just block all of the... all of this wave, the fill the map with bullets wave. Just using the cheese. But I'd also still like to have the cheese available for later on. A little bit conflicted right now. If all of these summons just... damn it. All of these summons just straight up murdering so many bullets for me. We're in a great position. They're also just going to keep standing there and wailing on the dragon the entire time. Very here for it. See that thing following me? That looks like a bad idea. I'm gonna stay the hell away from that. time for invincibility right here. 100%, definitely. It is amazing how many of the enemies' shots are just getting messed up. Woo! Damn it, we dropped a 50 banger there. I gotta pick that up. Oh, right, you can still damage the dragon through that attack. I keep forgetting how to fight the advanced dragon, though I do it relatively often. Not all the time, mind, but I would say relatively often. There we go. Unfortunately, all of my money is now disappearing while this goes on. I also don't think I have any way to spawn ammo now that this floor is complete. Yeah, no ammo in the shop at all. All right, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, never mind. Apparently, I can't teleport back directly to where I was standing. Weird. Hero Pig is going to rescue me, so it's not like we have any chance of dying at this point. But it's still annoying to have the right weaponry. So BSG is probably just going to be a lot of room clear for us upcoming. BSG with a multiple hit going off from the pop that we did earlier this run. I would like to see that, but I'm afraid it would just be ridiculous overkill. So this is actually going to be a very slow final floor, despite the fact that the run is quite powerful. I'm just going to quickly go eat all of these. Thank you. Charge this back up for the next room as well. Hell yeah, worst room in hell, immediately mitigated. Didn't even get the respawn in this room. If we can get a lot of rooms without their respawns, then this is a far more effective gun choice for us. That said, our summons oftentimes can take care of the entire respawn right now. Right. Yeah, our summons are doing a serious amount of work for us right now. We've also had the absolute shortest path available so far. Always pretty gracious to have that. What I should have done here is let the summons kill the target that was initially in the middle of the map. Should have let them do that for me. Because then I would have been ready with the BSG for the next phase. This is exactly what I'm going to let the summons do here as well. I don't think this is the correct way, but I'm going it anyway. I basically only chose this direction because it was the fastest direction I could go. Wait, I'm trying to put ammo in a different weapon, aren't I? Yeah. I have wasted 2 ammo in the wrong weapon so far. It was just the fastest direction I could go to continue using my partially eaten cheese in a new room. Yeah, this is definitely the correct way. Gotcha. Saving these hearts, despite the fact that I really don't think it's necessary. I'm not certain why, frankly. Just a hoarder, basically. So this is something I can just solve with 3 shots of BSG. Just need to stand off to the side and be safe while I'm doing it. Good. I'm thinking left. I made sure to immediately use this for the absolute most annoying wave. Okay, Gungeon is refilled now. And our secret room, too. Do I want to go there? I do have a lot of bad guns. Fine. Let's line up our bad guns. Crestfaller down first. Plunger down second. The Stone Dome third. Probably Jolter, then the Charms Bow. Then the Cannon, then the Glaive. Fine, come on. Alright. Now we're stepping up in tier. Lose the alien launcher. My god, you are really hungry. I don't want to lose the cannon synergy with my summoned friend, so I'm not going to get rid of the pulse cannon. Very specifically making sure I'm not getting rid of synergies while I'm doing this, by the way. Or rather, important synergies. You are a really hungry gun launcher. My god. I can give a lot. Hey, there we go. Alright, find me something incredible. That's not gonna count, I'm afraid. It did get a lot better recently, though. It's still just not gonna count for us. Stay all the way down here, ridiculously far away from the boss, just firing at errant intervals and hoping that it eventually hits. That's very much my style here. Got him. So we had 50 bullets on this, came in, fired 23 for the first phase. Is there a better weapon to use for the second phase? I don't believe there is. Probably just Gungeon out still. Final phase is probably the Anvilin because it's actually dead accurate. So firing it against a small enemy is totally fine. I shouldn't stand directly against the bottom wall because I keep losing bullets while I'm doing that. Thank you, Full Metal Jacket, for saving me there, despite the fact that I really should have just been able to dodge that myself. Okay, 5 more shots of this left. And then I have to default to some other weapon. Maybe I do just let my entourage kill here. You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to pull out my worst weapon and spend the entire time dodging. They're actually not even firing at the moment. What's happening? Entourage? Please. Okay, if they stand too close to the enemy, and they seem to always want to stand closer, if they stand too close to the enemy, they stop firing. That's pretty nutty, but okay. I don't even know why I'm trying to get this money back at this point. 100% unnecessary. Thank you, summons! My good giddy god. Maybe it's always correct to pick up a Payday item if you see it early, no matter what it is. I mean, loot bag is probably the one that I'm least inclined to pick up early. But I've done it 2 times, and both times it worked out ridiculously well for us. That's a 100% hit rate right there. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been almost whole ass completion. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.